Hey guys, here playing on the Jinteki Stim Hack League against Whizzard with a little bit of a dicey hand, but I think we try it. It's really tough to keep this temple alive against Whizzard, and it's pretty good if you can. Oh dear, it's kind of sketchy. Let's see if we can get him to come at this. Definitely not always the case. All right, so we'll just cash out our special offer for a whole bunch of cash, and maybe we can make him think we're playing mid-seasons for a little bit, and he'll be a little bit scared. I could have rezzed this and rezzed for the special offer. It would have come to the same. Pay one, get one. So with the breaking news, you can try to hang on to it for a long time, try to knock it at a wild side. It's pretty risky, and I think I'm just not going to risk it. Let's just get it out of the way. The huge threat in this matchup is the medium, because the medium is how you lose to just him digging you and having nothing to protect. I have the ice in this deck, not much of it would do anything anyway. We've got one booth. And the one booth is kind of decent sometimes, but usually it's not very good at all. Throwing the sand out just gets it killed right away. Kind of want to find something a bit beefier, because if we can stick the sand, then we're in great shape to fast track and do all that good stuff. This is a very tricky matchup to play properly. So I'm going to sack the pad, which is not much good anyway, and just get my special offer to go off. And keep him spending clicks, reacting to our stuff. Then maybe if we condition him enough, he'll just not run at some point. Explodapalooza. All right, we got money. But do we have anything else we can do? Sigh. Uh-oh, that's not what we want at all. Okay, toll booth, I like that. Probably gonna play that too. Yeah, we'll just see if he wants to bite on that. Gonna bin the no, I'll keep the Exploda. This is a tough call. What do we keep here? Maybe the fast track is not that exciting. No, it's okay. The sweeps is no good. Too expensive. We can bin the Exploda if we really need to, but I don't know what to throw away. I think the Jackson's still worth it. See, scoring this does nothing for us. He's going to check everything. That's fair. Now this David is like surprisingly good against way too many of our ice. I might have to think about changing the ice mix to not get beaten by David so much. It seems to happen fairly often that all our ice just gets beaten by David. And it's very sad when that happens. Get our Jackson now. We don't want to give this Explode away, I don't think. Yeah, so far he's just shown willingness to check everything. So we're going to have to run him out of tokens. We can body out the Beal, which is probably right. So we want our sand. Let's keep the Exploda. And maybe the offer. I think offer is better than temple. The temple will die really quickly. Oh, beautiful. That's what we need. I'm feeling a lot better about this right now that the Astros showed up in our top deck. See, we made him spend so many clicks running. That's the key in this matchup. You need the runner to run and not develop their board. Because late game, you just can't do anything. Okay, Sansan bites the dust again. That's fine. $2 out of his pocket. Come on. So if we draw other Biotic, we can score something. Otherwise... Huh. What's the play here? Try to get him to run into tokens. Oh, the pike's pretty good for HQ. I don't know. Maybe it's not as good. He doesn't want tags, that's for sure. I'm torn between scoring this out and risking it getting stolen. Like if it gets stolen here, I'll feel really bad about myself. This is probably on turntable. You can spend the Astro token pretty cheaply. Okay, swordsman. So you can be on guard about his Faust getting killed, but I've found that it can often just not use Faust at all. Yeah, David just creaming our ice right now. Knowing he's on turntable, I'm just going to play this out and get it gone out of my hand before he runs again. So now we need Biotic to win, because realistically we're not going to win off Sansan with the amount of David going on here. If we can even spend a bunch of clicks running HQ now this turn pike is here, that would be great. Well, you know what? He did his job. He paid for that. Cyberdex does nothing. Usually Whizzard's not going to play Clot. Okay, this is great. Keep running. No? Okay. Baby sweep. We risk drawing an agenda, but I think it's a fairly safe bet. Oh, good. That's quite nice. So fast track isn't that great without also having a Sansan, so we're gonna get to catch another special offer. That's 3 in this game, right? Gotta love it. You know, what do you think is the runner when you see the court put a special offer on HQ? Do you think that means they have stuff and it's their only ice trying to bluff it? Or is that a sign that there's nothing in there and they just want you to run once and waste your time? I don't know what he thinks about that. Not really in his head. If we put this in our server 5, we're going to be able to do some extra draws, which is maybe a good way to get ice. What's he got? Let's just shuffle this away. If we can bait him into the server, that's pretty big for us. He kind of has to respect Sansan here. But if we can use this to get back a Sansan into our deck, we'll be really pleased. He has to keep enough in his bank. Oh, he's got to buy this server, right? Come on. This could totally be a Sansan. Nice. I mean, you're losing our toll booth, which sucks, but we're getting to pay 3 more another David token, which is good. And Jacko doing the work. Save the toll booth for sure. I don't think we're going to need the CVS for any reason. Turnpike is a $2 tax. though it doesn't keep him off our R&D in the end because it's only losing a dollar if able. I think the Biotic is the best choice here. Because double Biotic Quest says Biotic, fast track, and score Asteroid out of our hand. Which I like the feeling of. Okay. Also okay. See if Parasite? Not yet. Play the weak. Yeah, we'll try this one. I was thinking about stacking 2 wraps on a remote and trying to make a remote play, but I think that's out of the question. I think we're waiting to top deck an agenda that we can fast advance or get our second Biotic and do that way. Okay, he has second David, so we need to bleed these tokens out, which is going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, because all our stuff is getting coloried. Last click though, so we're only going to bleed 1 access here. That's pretty good. Oh, that would have won us the game. All right, is this one also an agenda? Yes, that's what we needed to happen. Just doing a double check for no surprise clots and pulled it off. Only breaker you needed was David and Mimic. Not even using Faust, which I have to think about changing the ice mix up. Maybe there's a way to do this in a way that's more resistant to David. Because when he just spends 1 token and kills your ice permanently, fairly sad. Well, the toll booth did make him pay twice through, so I can't complain too much about it. That Whizzard deck is a beast, and it's just horrifying. And this is one of the only decks I've found that can stand up to it just by going really fast and keeping him on his toes. So if you're losing to this stuff, like this kind of Faust, Cutlery, and Parasite spam, something I was just trying out. Maybe even with more operations. But the assets, even when they die, if you can give them away at a good rate, like we give them away with special offer triggering, and with our card being drawn, and he's still spending clicks. All with the clicks. Your clicks and their clicks, who gets there first. Thanks for watching, guys.